they have to, eh? You all right, mate? Mount Thomas 206 to Mount Thomas 507. PJ?
Mount Thomas 507. I'm here, Jack.
Where are you?
Leaving Robbins now, be there in 5 minutes.
Well, no offence, but could you hurry?
Will do, hang in there.
Okay, Terry. Shh. Oh. Who's a dog, you big wuss? Hey, hey. Don't move!
What?
Stay there! Drop your weapons, put your hand on your head.
What are you talking about?
I'm Jack Lawson from Mount Thomas Police. Drop the weapons and put your hands on your head now! Do it! What do you think you're doing here?
I was walking my dog.
Jack, he was
Jack,
hanging
it's
around
okay.
here at the crime scene.
No, it's okay.
Shut up!
It's okay.
Shut up!
It's okay, I know him. It's Gary Scully, he makes furniture. He's okay. He's okay. All right?
Yeah.
What's going on, PJ?
It's a police matter, Gary. Now, did you see or hear anything unusual this morning?
No. Like what?
Anything out of the ordinary?
No.
All right, Gary, I need you to go home, okay? Somebody, like a detective, will see you this afternoon.
Yeah, whatever you say. Come on, girl. Come on.
You all right, Jack? Jack. Pete. It's all right, mate. It's just a local, so nothing to worry about.
I've got to get out of here if that's
No,
okay.
listen, the crime scene might need to talk to you, just in case I've touched something.
Well, I just went up to the door. It was open. I touched the mic, but I used a cloth. I touched his... she's got to get back.
Yeah.
She needs some water.
I'll fill them in.
You must have hollow legs to fit in all that breakfast. Morning, Jack.
G'day.
Are you heading off to work?
Later, yeah.
Oh, I've been trying to call Greg all morning. Can you give him a message for me?
Janice, I'm not sure if your file.
Oh, look, if you do, can you remind him that the Jellybugs concert starts at 3? We're taking Ella to the show this afternoon. Hey, Jellybugs? I don't know who's more excited, Greg or Ella.
Look, I've got to get going.
Okay. Well, have a good day. Bye, then. Jellybugs. 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 Jellybugs.
Yeah. Hey, boss, you got anything?
No, nothing substantial. I just wanted to see how you were holding up.
Okay.
I'm sorry it was you who had to find him.
He was just sitting there in his car. His gun was in his holster. Now, why would anybody just up and pop him like that, boss?
I don't know.
You never know when it's going to be your turn, do you?
No, you don't.
I feel like I've lost it.
No, you haven't.
I was so scared out there, I couldn't even see straight.
Despite your fear, you still followed procedure to the letter.
No, I scared the crap out of this poor old guy. If I had a gun, I would have shot him. And then I see Greg's wife and his kid out there. I couldn't even look him in the eye. I'm not cut out for this job.
Look, Lawson, we're all only human. There are some coppers who will never have to go through what you went through this morning.
Lucky them.
PJ's just left the scene. The car's still the best lead. We've got to go through Greg's case file, see if anyone had grievance.
Jack. G'day, mate.
Hey.
Keep on, that's all we've got so far. How you feeling?
Okay. Can you bring me up to date?
Constable Mason began his shift at 6 a.m. 6:05, VKC sent him to investigate a burglary at Rawlings Antique Store.
They had an auction there yesterday.
Yes, well, the proceeds were stolen, approximately $20,000. And it wasn't an amateur either. The offender knew how to get into a safe. Greg attended and reported his findings to VKC, and on his way back here, he stopped to investigate a vehicle.
The antique shop offender?
Well, we've got no way of knowing that at this stage.
Well, he must have thought it was sus. What did he say to VKC?
He didn't call him. Didn't get a chance.
Boss, we've got a lead.
When Ben and Robin get here with this suspect, we have to put our personal feelings aside and follow procedure.
Fine.
Are they sure it's him?
Well, he was found driving a car that could have been at the scene, and something of Constable Mason's was found in the vehicle.
Stop pushing me! Get in there. Come on.
Put him in there. Lawson, you can watch him. Jack, are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure. What are you smiling at?
Nothing.
Think what you did's funny?
Oh, man, I owned up. You guys will go easy on me, right?
Shut up.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Just shut your mouth! Just shut your mouth.
You can get that. He's a lazy daddy, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Sorry, Robin and... Yeah, I'll just get it for you. Come on, it's your day off.
Senior Constable Taylor.
Oh, my God. Yes, I'll be ready for Detective Hasham.
You okay? What else did they say? Have they found the killer?
It hasn't been that long.
What, so he's still out there?
We'll be out of the district by now.
You don't know that. She doesn't want you to go. She knows something's
Well,
going
I
on.
have to go.
Why?
Because it's my job, Jeff.
Well, what are we supposed to do in the meantime, Robin? Just sit here and wait and wonder what you're
I'm
doing?
sorry.
Robin!
Look, just let me go, please.
This is not your fault.
Leaving Robin's now, be there in 5 minutes.
Well, no offence, but could you hurry?
Will do, hang in there. Your weapon? Clear? You all right?
Yeah. Let's do it. Oh my God, it's Jack.
That's all right. That bloke's not our suspect.
Well, how do you know?
Put your hands on your head. Do it!
No.
Do it! Jack, what do you think you're bloody doing here? What do you think you're doing? Turn around! Hanging around there. Just take him, McDonald. Shut up! Shut up!
I'll fill them in.
Well, we've got tyre marks. Judging from the width, I'd say they were four-wheel drive or mag wheels, maybe.
Some footprints a bit further up there.
Yeah, I checked his clipboard. He's written down the letters P.E.
Someone's initials, maybe.
When Greg pulled over the vehicle, they're probably the first two letters of a rego.
I just didn't get a chance to finish it.
PJ, they're here. Oh, Greg, I'm so sorry. It should have been me. It should have been me. Photos of tyre prints taken from the scene in the antique store on their way to forensics.
So we're assuming the person who did the theft is the same person who shot Constable Mason?
Well, there's nothing definite. Crime scene is still checking both sites.
The shooting must have taken place at least 40 minutes after the burglary, mate. Why was the offender hanging around?
Well, PJ thinks he took a wrong turn and got lost.
How are you going with the Rego search?
We're gathering a list starting with PE and narrowing it down to panel vans. It's taking a while.
All right, keep on it. It's all we've got so far. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Hello there.
Can you bring me up to date?
Where are the kids?
Here with Chris. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. We should keep looking for the panel van.
Yeah.
Rego PE something.
Yeah, these guys are onto that. You and Ben should get a list of Greg's case files.
Right.
Did he have any?
Yes, Greg and I were both working on a car stealing racket. Someone's been thieving cars and returning them a day or two later. But the thefts don't coincide with any other crime pattern that we've established. We're not even sure if there's more than one person involved.
It wouldn't be connected to this.
No, it's small potatoes, but I don't think the shooter would be in there.
Look, a homicide wants a list of everything.
Yeah.
Mount Thomas Police, Senior Constable Taylor speaking. Yes, sir. Can I have the details, please? And the rego? And your address, sir? All right, we'll be right out. Thank you. Boss, we've got a lead. Report of a stolen panel van, registration PET 933. The van was registered to Brian White, 146 Baronia Street.
Right, we're not far off now. Brian White. Now, did he mention when and where it was stolen?
Just from outside his house sometime overnight.
Robin, what did you say that rego was?
PET 933.
Look at that.
Mount Thomas 207 to VKC.
Go ahead now, Thomas 207.
We are heading along towards the intersection of High and... Murray Street, following a vehicle which may have been involved in this morning's shooting.
Receive that. Approach with caution. Back up on the way.
Receiving that, VKC, over.
Well, he seems like he's nice and compliant.
Yeah, he was for Greg, too.
Morning. Hands on the steering wheel, thanks. I see your licence, mate. Anthony Moore, yeah?
It's Tony.
All right, Tony. Now, is this your vehicle? Hands up here, thanks. Yeah?
No.
It's not.
No.
Whose vehicle is it?
Yeah.
Hey?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Whose vehicle is this?
I sort of stole it.
Ben, it's Greg's.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Hands up on the roof. Okay, Anthony Moore.
I knew you'd catch me one day.
You're going to be charged with theft of a motor vehicle.
Stop pushing me!
Stop resisting me!
Right, put him in there. Lawson, you watch him. Jack, are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Robin, for the record, how did you know that was Greg's directory in the first place?
I gave it to him as a gift when he first started. Ella drew a picture on the front.
Homicide have given the go-ahead for us to make preliminary inquiries.
How long are they going to be?
About half an hour.
Okay, let's do it.
I can't.
You all right?
I'm sorry, I just can't.
It's fine, it's fine. Dash. Come on.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean to do this.
We're all feeling the strain.
Yes, but Greg wouldn't have been there if it hadn't been for me.
Because it was your shift. Robin, members swap shifts all the time. None of us know how the dice is going to fall.
But I think I bullied him into it.
Oh, I can't believe that.
No, I kept going on and on about moving into the new house. He knew how much it meant to me. He couldn't say no.
Would you rather he had?
Well, no. Then it would have been my daughter's loss. I'm relieved. And I hate myself for feeling that way.
Hey, Em, can you get the phone for us, please?
Yeah.
That's great. That's a goodie. You can have a bit of that. It'll be your mum ringing to wish Madeline happy birthday.
Hello, Stuart's Pancake Parlour. Hi, Dash, we're camping. No, he's busy. Well, Madeline's birthday is important too, Dashy.
Me.
He'll ring you back when we've gone fishing. Fine.
Yeah, g'day, Dash. What is it? Yeah? Oh, my God. How? Yeah, sure. On about 20 minutes. Okay. Right, I'll see you there. Bye. Interview with Mr. Anthony Moore commencing at 7:56 a.m. Acting Sergeant Stewart and Constable McKinley present. Right, Mr. Moore. Do you confirm that you stole a panel van registered PET 933?
Yeah, I don't know the rego, but yeah, I nicked it.
Where from?
Ridge Road?
The owner reported his car stolen from his house in Baronia Street.
No. It was definitely Ridge Road.
And what time was this?
I don't know. Not long before you guys sprung me.
Could you be more exact?
What, I got up about 10 to 7. So I guess it would have been, you know, like 7:30, give or take.
Who can confirm that?
My cat, Mr. Whiskers.
I urge you to take this very seriously, Mr. Moore.
Yeah, I am.
I want you to tell me about the street directory that we found in your car.
So, what about it?
Where did you get it?
It was in the car when I nicked it.
I think that you're lying, Mr. Moore.
Why? I mean, why would I? I mean, you guys have got me. It's not like I was selling them or anything. I always brought them back. Belinda, okay, she lives out past Widgery, all right? There's no public transport out that way. I mean, My car carked it about a month ago, and she said that she was going to dump me if I didn't go out and see her.
What you're confessing to is stealing a number of cars from around Mount Thomas in the last couple of weeks and then returning them a day or so later.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
No one's going to shoot a copper for car theft.
No, but stealing 20 grand, that's a different matter. Now, if crime scene found that money...
No, and no weapon. His neighbour alibis him, said that he left his house at 7:15.
Yeah, that's what he says, on his way to steal the car from Ridge Road.
This isn't nearly enough.
But listen, he was in the suspect vehicle. He had Greg's street directory
He was
on him.
driving around in broad daylight. Now, if he committed the crime, he would have shot through.
PJ, do you want to help me on this thing? This bastard thinks he's got away with murder.
He's got an alibi. Now, I want to find this bloke as much as you do, but not if it's the wrong guy.
Okay, Sergeant Stewart. It's time.
Boss, let me interview him again. We might have something to tell Janice.
PJ can take that over. We can't keep the news from her any longer.
Oh, my God.
Janice, this is Inspector Falcon Price.
Mrs. Mason.
Perhaps Ben could take Ella downstairs so we can have a little talk.
Go on. Go, Ben.
G'day, Ella. My 3 kids are dying to meet you. They've got some plater downstairs. You want to come down? Okay.
Janice, this is...
I guess Nick. Ella loves Joe. No, it's not. Hey.
He's dead, isn't he?
What?
Ella's dad. I can see it in your face. It's the same look you had when it happened before. It's true, isn't it?
Yes. Sweetheart, it is. I'm sorry. This is a dud way to spend your 13th birthday.
Could be worse. I could be Ella.
No, sweetheart, no. This is not going to happen to us.
PJ wants you back at work. I'll look after the kids.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I want to come with you.
No, you can't, sweetheart. You're going to have to stay here, okay?
I don't want to.
I need you to look after Ella. Okay, can you do that for me? Can you make this time special for her? That's my girl. Hey, guys, I've got to go back to work for a while. I'll see ya. Bye. Bye. See you, Josh. Bye, mate. Take care. Have fun with the plasticine. I'll see you later. We're back soon.
Bring a surprise back.
Bring a surprise? I'll bring a surprise for you. I promise.
Yes, mate, what is it? Jesus, mate, what happened?
Constable Mason pulls up behind a vehicle. Now, footprints indicate that he's moved over to the vehicle. Looks like he's hurried back, do a rego check on the offender's car. The offenders followed him back to the vehicle and shot him point blank before he had a chance to get to his weapon.
Mason could have been onto them about this morning's antique store robbery.
You guys over there?
Yeah, they're checking the scene. St. David's are interviewing the staff.
Looks like it's a 22.
Sure, thanks.
Gary, listen, I told you to go home. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just I remembered something, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Well, when you asked, I didn't think it was anything out of the ordinary, like happens around here all the time.
What is it?
Well, first of all, this idiot is driving up my road, then driving back. Then I see him doing a U-E like a chook with his head cut.
Like he was lost?
Yeah.
All right, what sort of car was it?
It was a panel van for sure. Khaki yellow colour.
Oh, did you get a rego?
Oh, give us a break. Anyway, a bit later, about 6:30, I heard a shot. I just thought it was rabbit shooters. But maybe not, eh?
Good on you, Gary. You've done very well.
Acting Sergeant Stewart. It's time.
Boss, let me interview him again. We might have something to tell Janice.
PJ can take that over. Right. We can't keep the news from
So what do you got?
Oh, well, crime scene called, and the tyre prints and the footprints at the scene of the antique store and the scene of the shooting are a definite match.
Why don't you get a positive ID on the bullet?
Yep, it's a 22. They've also found traces of blood in the stolen vehicle. They're checking now to see if it's Greg's.
You will. See if Tony Moore owns a 22.
I have. There's nothing registered.
What about the owner of the car?
Well, Brian White's not home. He probably wasn't expecting anyone to follow up so quickly.
Surveillance unit are watching his house, just in case.
All right, has anyone bothered to check whether Brian White has a registered 22?
Well, I'll get onto that.
Good. Mr. Moore, I'm Senior Detective Hasham.
Can I make a quick phone call? My girlfriend's expecting...
No, sit down. Interview resumed today at 6 a.m. Mr. Tony Moore, President of the room are Constable McKinley and Senior Detective Hasham. Now, take off your right shoe. Thanks, Mr. Moore.
Hey, mate, how'd it go with Janice?
PJ, where's he going?
St David's.
You got him?
No, he's not our shooter.
You sure?
No, his shoe size is an 8. Our offender's a 10.
But no, he could have been an accomplice, mate.
No, Ben, we don't have any physical evidence against him. There's no money in his car or at his house.
And there's been a confirmed sighting of the car on Ridge Road after the shooting, but before Tony Moore said he stole it.
Well, so he stole the car from where the shooter dumped it?
Yeah, and I don't believe that car was stolen twice in one morning.
Right, so you think Brian White's got a story to tell?
Well, who knows? Where is he?
Should we get a description out?
Yeah, get on a crime scene, get him to get a photograph out of his house and get it distributed to travel agents and bus depots, okay?
Okay, PJ, so what do you think's happened?
Okay, I reckon this guy knocks off the antique store, right? He drives away, but he's lost.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got $20,000 in his kick, so he starts to get a bit edgy.
Mm-hmm.
So he pulls over, tries to get his bearings, calm down.
Right.
And Greg's driving by, sees the car.
And he pulls over to see what's up.
This guy says he's lost. He asks for directions.
And because he's new, he doesn't know. He has to go back to the car and look at the directory.
And then this guy panics because he thinks that Greg's gone to call for backup.
Brian White has got a 22 registered.
You could have checked that from the beginning. Now, you were looking after a bloody car
PJ,
thief.
we're following
the wife,
every lead.
Janice. You tell his wife, eh?
Right, yeah, mate.
Homicide chopper's about to land. They'll be here in 20 minutes.
Right.
Listen, Ben, I lost my head out there. Now, you've been through hell with Janice. Well, you didn't deserve that, so I apologise.
No, it's okay. Look, boss, he took the brunt of that, and I just watched the kids.
Does Ella know?
No, not yet. Madeline, she's worked it out. Of course, she's worried now that the same thing's going to happen to me.
You're a lucky man, Ben. Got great kids. Really love you. I'd miss you if you weren't around.
Yeah, I suppose. And what about you? Have you heard from Maggie?
No. Come on, you know what witness protection's like.
Yeah. I'm sure she'd contact you if she could.
Yeah.
McKinley's on her way in with Mary Banks.
Oh, the girl from the antique store.
It seems she was at a party last night. Brian White.
Okay, hold the line. It's Mount Thomas Travel on the phone. They've got a guy fitting Brian White's description there right now.
Make sure they keep him
Get
in
on the VKC.
No worries.
Brian White.
Hands out wide! Get on the ground! Now!
Down. Face down. Hands out wide. Palms up.
So why the decision to go to Darwin? I mean, your bus leaves for the airport in half an hour. What's the rush?
It's not mine.
Oh, that's right. What do you got? John Black, and your name's Brian White. It's very inventive.
I believe you went to a party last night in Widgery.
Yeah, so?
When did you arrive?
9.
How'd you get there?
Took my car.
And what time did you leave the party?
10 to 7 this morning.
Right, so you spent the night there, did you?
Yeah. Had a few, I didn't want to drive.
Can anyone corroborate that?
But I'd had a few.
No, the
Everyone
time that you
there,
left, mate. The time you left.
Mary Banks. We slept together, She gave me a goodbye kiss at the door.
So she works at Rawlings Antique Store, is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah, OK, Brian, how'd you get home?
I hitched, like always.
Oh, why didn't you drive?
Because my car was stolen, remember?
From the party, was it? It was stolen from the party.
No, it was stolen from my place.
Oh,
I didn't
you
notice
said
until I got
before that
home.
you drove to the party. Now, your car wasn't stolen at all, was it?
Homicide here, they'll take over now.
You just missed your bus, mate. Why would he ask for directions?
I beg your pardon?
White. He lives in the area. Why would he take Greg's street directory?
Well, there could be any number of reasons.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the right reason.
PJ, I know you wanted to have this wrapped up in a nice, neat package before homicide arrived, but the chances of that happening were never good, were they?
I am so close.
I know it's hard to let go, but you're going to have to.
If I can't solve this, what am I?
A bloody good detective.
Dash is here with the girl.
Good, thanks.
Hello. No, I'm not on call. Right, I'll meet Detective Hasham at the station in 5 minutes. Yep, I'll find Senior Sergeant Croydon. Okay, thanks. VKC, Constable McKinley from Mount Thomas. The station is now manned.
Receive that, Mount Thomas.
Detective Hasham has arrived and is on his way to collect Senior Constable Taylor.
Receive that. St David's crime scene are en route. ETA 15 minutes.
Mount Thomas station back on channel. PJ, you gonna sign them out?
You all right?
Hey, was that antique shop insured?
No.
So they've lost everything?
Well, they shouldn't have kept cash on the premises.
You're saying they asked for it?
Coppers pay for that sort of stupidity.
No, it's not their fault Greg got shot. Well, why are you acting like you don't care, Dad?
Coppers get shot sometimes, it's a fact. There's no fighting it, you might as well accept it.
McKinley, that's inappropriate.
Mount Thomas Police. What does she have to say? I'll come and pick her up. Girl who works at the antique store, Mary Banks, was at a party last night with Brian White.
Brian White?
He's a suspect.
He reported his car stolen.
It's a smokescreen. Jack and Robin can fill you in. I'll go and pick her up.
Mary, you work at Rawlings Antique Store, is that right?
Yes.
Right, so you'd be aware that the proceeds of the auction held yesterday were in excess of $20,000.
Yes.
Right, now you attended a party in Murray Street last night, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you have a good night?
I guess.
Did you meet anyone nice?
I suppose.
A lot of people there?
About 50, I guess.
All right. Did you happen to chat to anybody in particular?
No, I mingled.
Who with? Can we have names?
I don't know. Braden Hogan, Neville Watson, John.
Brian White?
Yes.
Did you mention to him or anybody else about the money in your work safe?
Why would I?
Just have the night at the party, Mary.
I wasn't drunk, but I might have been over the limit.
Did you sleep alone?
Yes.
Brian White claims that you two slept together.
In his dreams.
Others who were at the party said you were flirting with him.
Well, that doesn't mean I slept with him. I don't do that.
Why is that? Is it against your religion?
Mum and Dad would kill me.
Mary, how do you think your bosses would feel if they knew that you gave away information regarding the $20,000?
I'll lose my job.
Miss Banks, we're not just talking about someone who robbed a shop. This person may have killed someone. This is bigger than your job and your reputation.
Did you sleep with Brian White last night?
And were you with him from 6 until 7 o'clock this morning?
Yes.
She may not have been drunk, but she was certainly chatty. She told White there was 20 grand at her work that they should go off together.
So others could have heard about it at the party?
Yeah, now there's a confirmed alibi.
For White? I better call the boss. He's heading over there right now to tell his
No,
parents.
he lied about where the car was stolen from. He's in on it.
Now, what about her? Has she got any idea who it is?
She said White turned up with a Neville Watson. We can't locate him, but it's a possible suspect.
Can't get onto him. Look, I'll go head over, see if I can head him off. He's on his way to
Sir,
tell his
looks like
parents he's a
Brian White's
murderer.
not here.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure. We just found this in his rubbish bin. Is this Brian's?
Look at it! Who had this on at the party?
I think it was Neville.
Neville Watson?
How many bloody Neville Watsons are there? Now, this guy's got priors, but he lives in a chica.
Oh, we'll try it anyway. Hello, I'm looking for Neville Watson. Right, could you tell me where he's staying? With his cousin Brian.
Brian White.
And that address?
146 Baronius Street.
The boss and Jack, yeah?
Right, I've got that. Yeah.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 207. Come in, Jack. Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 207.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, what is it?
You've got to stop the boss. He's in real danger.
You've called Sally Downey. Please leave a message after the tone. Sally, it's Dash McKinley. I'm looking for the boss.
McKinley, how did you know I was here? If you blokes are having some sort of a bet... Oh, God. I'll meet you at the station.
You ever done this before?
Not with a member's family, no. I'm not looking forward to it much either.
Would you like to go through the correct procedure?
I know Greg's wife. I don't just want to give her the usual spiel.
Still, there are ways of saying things.
I'll follow her lead.
Your call. Shall we?
Janice?
Oh, my God.
Janice.
No, don't tell me.
Janice, early this morning, Greg was found dead in his car.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Here you go.
I'm on duty.
Come on, what the hell? Is someone with her?
She's with a friend in town. Family's on the way.
How is she?
I don't know how she's going to get through this. She wants answers, naturally enough. She wants the killer brought to justice.
And will that happen?
Team won't have it any other way.
Can't even begin to imagine how you lot are going to investigate this.
As hard as it is, they're doing it with dignity. I'm very proud of them.
Oh, Tom.
I didn't have any answers for her.
You'll find them.
I keep thinking that whoever did this lives in this town. I mean, it could be somebody we pass on the street every day. What if we don't find him?
You will.
We're going to go have a talk to Brian White's parents.
I think you should wait till we've interviewed her.
I don't want to leave this to homicide. I don't want these people being treated like they're the parents of cop killers. These are good friends of mine.
We could be wrong about White, though.
Everybody at the party's been cleared except for a guy called Neville Watson. We can't find him.
I'll let them know that there is a small window of hope. I just wanted to see Marge and Keith.
Oh, they're not here.
Any idea when they'll be back?
No.
Do you know the Whites?
Oh, Marge is my auntie. I'm not robbing the place, okay?
So what's your name?
Nev?
Neville. I'm Tom Croydon. Could you let Marge and Keith know that I dropped by?
Get inside! Come on! Get inside! Sit there!
Sit down! If you think killing 2 policemen is the same as killing one, you're very much mistaken. You'll go to prison forever. What? Put $20,000 in there, right? You're expecting Brian back with your bus ticket, weren't you? What? We've picked him up. He's on his way to St David's with homicide.
Brian!
Oh, he's not coming back for you.
Shut up!
But Brian's going to keep quiet for a while.
Brian!
He's not going to go to prison for you, is he?
I'm gonna kill you, copper!
Come on,
you got
son.
that? Oh. Brian, please, man, please. Your hands to the side! Hands to the side! Palms up!
Why don't you go home for a couple of days? Catch up with your family, Molly.
Thanks. Oh, Matilda, someone might have to look after her. She's a bit stressed at the moment.
I'll take care of your horse.
Thanks. You won't ride her, will you?
No.
She could be a bit of a shock to the system, you know?
Thank you. Lawson. Really, thank you.
Come on, everybody, eat up.
Chris, you should shut the pub more often. More food for us.
Oh, yeah, as if you ever did without.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, you did good today.
Yeah, we all did. It suited Greg, you know,
What did?
to take your shift. It meant he could take Ella to this kids' show.
How did you know that?
This morning when I saw Janet, she said something about him being more excited about it than Ella was. It's not your fault. Feel better?
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my school concert, I danced the Sugar Plum Fairy. I was elegant. I shall now perform this dance.
Why don't you come and join us?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Look, boss, I don't need any counselling.
You said in the office today that there's no beating the inevitable. I mean, pretty strange for a lass who's fought and beaten cancer.
That was under my control. You can't fight a bullet.
No, you can't. There's nothing more terrifying. Best you can hope for is that your friends will always be there to back you up.
No one was there for Greg today.
No.
He didn't stand a chance.
Hey, Pat. G'day, it's PJ. Wow, you know, not too bad. Just wondering if you'd heard from Mags. All right, she okay? Did you get a chance to pass on my messages? Yeah, well, you know Maggie. She's not supposed to, she won't. No, that's fine. No, great. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Thanks, Pat. Now, Thomas. Yeah, Ben.
What are you still doing there, mate? No, leave the paperwork for another time. Come down the pub. We all want you down here.
Yeah, I'd like that. See you soon.